Hi and welcome to Incredibly Easy iPhone Apps. Let me show you how much fun and how simple it is to really make an iPhone app. There are just 3 easy steps to create an app, and by the end of this video you'll know how to Step 1, find the source code, Step 2, reskin the app with new graphics, and Step 3, how to upload and start selling in the App Store. Let's get straight into Step 1, and that's all about how to find the source code. Now the source code isn't about how the game looks, but more about how it plays and the building blocks that are underneath. And that's why I call it a chassis. So let's go find ourselves a chassis that we can build upon. Okay, let's go across to Google and have a look for some source code. We're not computer programmers, and the easiest way to get some code is to actually buy it from somebody else. So here we go, we're into Google and I'm just typing in iPhone source code, running a search. As you see, within 0.14 of a second there's 262 million hits for iPhone source code. So I'm just going to go down to one that I've used before, and it's sellmyapplication.com. It's quite a good website, and as you'll see in a minute, it provides you with everything you need. So here we are, I've logged in. You can set up an account really quite quickly. It's free to do. And I've gone to categories and mobile apps source code. Down the right hand side you can refine your searches if you wish to. You can set a price for what you want to pay, or you can keep going further down and have a look under the subcategories. Under the subcategories, the games are broken down, or the apps are broken down into the different subjects. As you can see there, most of the games available, the source code available, are games. So we'll go in here to games and just start having a look down to see what's available. I don't want to spend too much. This is going to be a watch over my shoulder and see how much you can do these type of games, how cheaply you can do these type of games. So first of all, look in there, Mousetrap or Mousetrack look quite good at $49. Let's have a little click on there and see what that game involves. Now remember, we're not looking at the graphics. We're going to reskin and create new graphics for our game. So we're really looking at the functionality. So here we are. Here's the little breakdown of the game. You can see that it is in the App Store already. It's getting a fair number of downloads, 5,000 to 10,000 downloads total. There's no website, which is quite interesting. So you've got some way of maybe making a website and increasing the exposure of the game once you've made it. And just having a quick look at the description there, the mice will run up the screen. You tap on the mice before they get to the cheese. Now I'm having some ideas here that you could change that game and have the same idea of something coming up the screen and tapping, or before it gets to something else at the top. And I'm actually thinking maybe jellyfish would be good. You could have an underwater theme with some jellyfish coming up from the bottom, and you've got to tap on those jellyfish before they get to a surfer or something on top of the water. So here we are, just gone onto the iPhone app site, and I'm having a look at the game a little more closely. So there's just lots of little mice running up the screen. You've got to tap on them before they get to the cheese. Yeah, that's quite simple. And so, the next stage now would be to get in touch with this programmer and find out a little bit more about the game, a few more details. So you can do that quite simply. Over on the right hand side of the Sell My Application, you can put in your name, your email, and you can send him a message. So there we go, just typing in my name and message. Just keep it simple, guys. It's just the initial contact. We want to know if the game's still for sale, and maybe some more functionality of the game. How does it really play? So here we go. Hi, would be interested in buying your game, and let's see what comes back from this. So once you finish, just hit send and hopefully wait for a reply. Okay, it's time now to negotiate the deal to buy this source code. I've had an email back from the owner of the source code, the programmer, and he's given me 4 options, which is quite unusual, but actually quite cool. So option 1 there, I can spend $49 and I can get the game, but I can only use it to learn or use a little bit of the source code in another game. Option 2, I can pay a little bit more money, $69, and I can publish the code, but I can't use the graphics or the images. Now that could work really well for me because I'm going to re-skin anyway. Option 3 and 4, a little bit more expensive, buying the whole game. I'm not quite interested in that. So I just sent an email back to this guy and said that I want to learn a little bit more about the source code, and does the source code include touchscreen activation? Does it have a difficulty level to the game? Does it increase in difficulty level, which will give the user some more fun? And also, is it connected to the game center? Is it basically a multiplayer game? Again, that will make it more appealing. He's just sent me an email back now and said, hey, it's available free for a quick download if I want to have a look and see how it plays. And I did that, and it looked fairly good, so I'm going to go ahead and buy this game, or the source code at least. And I like option 2, where I can use the source code, but I can put my own graphics onto it. So there we go, just a final email now, and I've said, yep, sure, I'm going to buy the second option, $69. Here's my PayPal details, or PayPal account details, and the game's yours basically. And there's just final confirmation. So it's not difficult, and you can negotiate for better deals. He'd given me 4 options there, so I didn't really need to.